Okay, this is looking out from the property on 87th Street. Awesome neighborhood. Most of these are going to be older homes, 60s for the most part, but the majority of the people who have lived in this neighborhood or who live in this neighborhood currently have updated these properties. This one has not been updated, but on this block I can see at least three in this little cul-de-sac that have been well updated at some point. Um, Pictures look a lot better than the property does in person. It needs a good chunk of work. I'd say on the inside, to kind of make it, to bring it up to your standards, you'd probably end up spending about 20 grand, somewhere around there. That's my estimate, roughly. So this was just added at some point, and it's not a bad construction, but it could definitely be a little bit better. So I think this whole area was originally open to just the sky here, or they had something else above. So it's not terrible, but it could be better. But you basically have this big inner courtyard thing before you get to the front door, which is right there. Little fireplace in here. You could do something awesome with this space. The house has a ton of potential, but to bring both the inside and outside up to date, you'd probably be looking at about 50 grand. I don't know where this went. This was probably like a water heater. Oh no, garage. Okay, big garage. This is the master. You can see that from the little courtyard area. And then on the other side, you have the spare bedrooms. It's actually a pretty cool little floor plan. I like it. So coming in, and once again, these homes are older, so the ceilings are going to be short. That's just how it is in Scottsdale. There's a few places that have been totally remodeled that have had the ceilings elevated, but not very many. So just keep that in mind. Nice big living room, dining room. I think you can kind of see that line right there. I believe there was probably a wall in this general area kind of separating the living room and the dining room, but they took that down at some point, it's my guess. Master bedroom's actually pretty good size. A lot bigger than anything else that you will typically see in the Scottsdale area, or in this part of Scottsdale anyway. Needs some paint. I mean, it definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but the size is good. Closets are going to be kind of small. You do have two of them, but they are on the smaller side. Not too sure what's going on with the paneling there. And then this is the master bathroom. Popcorn has been removed from the ceilings. I don't see any leaks or anything. They did a poor job patching that, but it is what it is. Dual pane windows, which is kind of nice. I believe this is, this might be a laundry. Don't know, let's see. Nope, just storage. Got a little pantry right there. This is the kitchen. That goes to the backyard. Kitchen's not terrible. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the tile here, but it has potential. These are all the original cabinets. They've just been painted. Very funky hood there. That should probably be changed out at some point. So the kitchen's, it's got a good shape, but it could use a little bit of love. I guess this is a second dining room area. You got one over there and one over here. It's got a very open floor plan, which is nice. And then this is the south side of the house. You've got two additional bedrooms and a full bathroom. That was that courtyard area, master. These are pretty good size too. 11 by 11, somewhere around there. And then this one's up towards the front of the house. Does look like there's dual pane windows all throughout. So like I said, I mean, the floor plan's cool. It just needs to be brought up to date a little bit, and I do think you're probably looking at about 20 grand, somewhere around there, depending on what you want to do, obviously. Backyard, not a ton of open grass space. They do have this additional structure in the back, and that takes up a lot of room. The pool itself is awesome. It's a big diving pool. You don't really see these anymore. They're just something that's not really built. This is probably a 10-foot deep pool. They have refinished it. It's all PebbleTech, which is really nice. There was a diving board over there at some point, which they removed. On the south side of the house, you've got quite a bit of room. It goes probably 10 feet across and 10, 20, about 40 feet back, somewhere around there. Okay, so I'm facing east right here. You've got Pima Road over there. Like one house to the north, you can connect to the canal, which is awesome because you can just hop on there with your dogs and take them for a walk, or if you want to take your bike up there, you can take that all the way to the Greenbelt. Awesome area. And there's a little alley kind of in that general direction that you can access the canal from. Let's see. Pool equipment looks decent. It is Hayward, I believe. No, it's Pentair. I don't know what that is, but it looks decent. It's been upgraded at some point. And they said the AC was new, but that's definitely not a new AC unit. That's probably like a mid-90s Trane unit. And they do have an evaporative cooler up there as well, so swamp cooler. And this is basically just like a studio. I don't know exactly what they used it for, but and the lights don't work in here. But it was some sort of little art studio or something at some point, I think. Lots of room though. Okay, well that's it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks. Bye.